Hey y'all, look what we just got. I am so excited. We ordered a Japanese maple from Mr.Maple, if you can't tell from the box, right? And I wanted to take y'all along on this journey. I'm a little weary of opening the box. I know it's July and I typically wouldn't have ordered it this time of year because, well, it's supposed to be a heat index of 107 today. And if it would have stayed on the truck any amount of time, I know it would ruin the tree. So I'm hoping that it didn't and that it's gonna come to us and look great. But I wanted to show y'all and take y'all along on this journey and let y'all get a sneak peek at what we've got. All right, so we're on the porch because, well, it's very hot outside, as I mentioned, and wanted to try to give this plant the best chance possible. And I can't handle the heat either, so hopefully y'all can see everything really well and this isn't gonna be too loud. They did a really great job packing it. All right, let me zoom out so y'all can see. Y'all, it looks so good. And let me tell you, I went ahead and got it even though it's July because they only carry trees for a limited time sometimes. And once they're sold out, you have to hope that they'll get them back in. And so I didn't want to wait and then go to get it in the fall and it be sold out. So I took a chance and boy, am I glad that I did. It is a little dry in some spots to be expected. Like I said, it's super hot outside. And they even did this little cover on the pot to help keep the soil and probably some moisture inside of it as well. So I'm going to give it a little bit of water and leave it on the porch here until it kind of is cooler and can handle a little bit of sun. Let me tell y'all a little bit about it while we're looking at it. It's Acer palmatum, which is of course the Latin for Japanese maple. The variety is firefly. And it's called a reticulated variegated Japanese maple. So variegation, and I love that it's got that, you can see it, the new growth here. It means that it's got multiple colors on the leaves. So we have kind of a chartreuse green with a reddish pink, I guess you could say, edging. And then reticulated is that the veining is colorful as well. You can see it a little bit. So it's got this a deep lime green veining is how they describe it, and I would definitely agree with that. It comes along with a brighter fiery red spring color, which I'm excited to see next year. It's distinguished by its variegation. So this firefly Japanese maple has an upright habit, and it says that it spreads less than a ghost type of variegated maples, which I'm also glad about because I'm actually going to plant this as an understory tree underneath our regular maples, or red maple that we have. And so I'm hoping that it'll look really great there and not get too terribly wide. It can reach 10 to 12 feet in 10 years. So what we're going to do, it also gives it protection from the hot afternoon sun, which it likes. And so I'm just so tickled about how it is, and I can't wait to see what it's going to do. We are going to put this in a pot out in the landscape and wait and put it in the ground till it has a little bit more size to it, just because we want to be able to move it if we need to and just kind of baby it for probably a year or so. I don't know. I always get scared when I start putting things in container. I have a much higher probability of it being successful if I can get it in the ground as opposed to a container around here. But as of right now, I think that's the way I'm leaning. So let me get it some water and check back in with this, and I'll let y'all know how it's going. All right, so here we have it in the landscape. We got this pot. We got it from At Home. It's a really heavy ceramic pot. We're hoping that it will like it in its home here. I'm gonna zoom out in just a minute so y'all can kind of see where it's tucked in. It should get some morning sun, but then it's protected in the afternoon, which it should love. And even from here with this viburnum kind of set behind it, it kind of allows the brightness of the chartreuse leaves, the new leaves, to kind of pop a little bit. So that's what I was hoping would happen. And of course we have to the left there the Sunshine Elysium. I'm also hoping with it being a pot, you know, we can move it around. We have a spot open over here next to the birdhouse that if we needed to give it a little bit more shade, we could move it in that way. But let me show y'all what it looks like zoomed out. So here it is a little further back. You can see it tucks in really nicely. The pot doesn't stand out too much. And we have a little extra room at the top of the pot there in case we need to move it, that there's a place to grip it really good. But if we need to, we may have to pull it up. But it by the time we realized how low it was, the soil had settled, and of course it was all watered in, so we didn't really want to disturb it while it was getting its roots set. So anyways, if you love Japanese maples, if you love this content, we would really appreciate if you would just push the subscribe button so that you can follow us along on our gardening journey. We'll see y'all soon.